talk about AWS Shield. AWS Shield is a service we have into the AWS which protects us from DOS attack, DOS and DDoS attack. Okay, so what is actually a DOS and a DDoS? DOS is denial of service. In this kind of an attack, attacker sends malicious traffic in such an amount that the server is overwhelmed with it and eventually it collapses because it's not able to handle so much of malicious traffic that is sent to the server. This is not the mechanism which is used in the today's world, because the problem with the DOS part is the attacker is directly communicating with the target and revealing its own identity like the IP address and the MAC address, which can be tracked down. So this is not the best method which is used up by the attackers nowadays. So we have an advanced version of it, which is DDoS, distributed denial of service, where the attacker, before attacking into the target system or the server, compromises certain other systems across the globe called by the name of bot. And then through those compromised machines called the bot, it sends malicious traffic to the target, the server. And this is what we have in the distributed denial of service attack, a more complicated version, because attacker is not making up a direct contact with the target. It's hiding behind the bots which are present in different parts of the world. So eventually our AWS Shield protects us from this DOS and DDoS attack. There are two different types of AWS Shield we have. One is standard, another one is advanced. By default, if you have an AWS account, by default, AWS Shield Standard is activated. It's free of cost. You does not need to pay a single penny for that. But there are certain limitations to it. The level of protection it provides you is not optimal. If you want to level it up and protect your respective AWS account or other different AWS accounts, you need to subscribe to something which is called AWS Shield Advanced, right? And the cost is $3,000. But the advantage that you get it up is that a robust DOS protection. A dedicated team would be provided to you which continuously monitor your respective AWS account, and if they find out any kind of a DOS attack your account is witnessing, they will do everything they can to stop it and contain it up. But the cost is $3,000, so you have to subscribe it. It's not like that it would be there by default. So this is what we have into the AWS Shield.